Alrighty, we are going live. Welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. If you're joined us in the Zoom room, please type in exactly where you're watching us from. We love the fact that we're in 74 countries around the world. We're going to put on a timer, which is your opportunity to check and see if you've invited on is here. If not, there's a 30-second timer giving you time to reach out. And do us a favor, type in where you're watching us from in the chat. Alrighty, we got people online from all around the world. And just so you know, if you don't speak fluent English, you can read closed captions live on YouTube, where we are live streaming right now, or here in the Zoom room. So have a quick listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek, menj a képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tudod olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Alrighty, so welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to introduce our speaker today. We're very blessed because one of the founding members who helped kick off the company way back nearly 4 years ago now, who's based in the middle of nowhere living, she'll explain that to you, is Sherry Werner, who's one of our diamonds. So with that, I'll hand the presentation to you, Sherry.
Yeah, thank you so much, Michael. It's my pleasure to be a presenter with you tonight. I'll be sharing the platform with one of Neumi's double diamonds, Rhonda Dasher, who is also my sister. So with that, let's get started with tonight's presentation. Okay, so I'm not sure why this is starting here, but who is Neumi? What is Neumi? This is what you're going to learn about tonight. We're trailblazing this company. We're trailblazing this platform with just unbelievable supplements. And here we go. We're called Hydrostat technology. So the problem, poor absorption. Studies show that up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. And that means only a fraction of the nutrients can actually reach the cells where they are needed. Introducing the solution, Hydrostat. We're transforming health with breakthrough science. Our proprietary production process, Hydrostat, sets us apart in delivering high-quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. Our cell size technology, Hydrostat. Its molecular ingredients are between 10 and 100 millimicrons. They are small enough to be fully absorbed by the human cell. The molecules in other supplements are too large to be absorbed by the cell, so they get excreted from the body without being used effectively. Notice the diagram at the bottom. Ours is tiny, tiny. You see the human cell, and you see theirs, and clearly you can see how ours is able to cross into the cell. So we're going to talk about surface area. Our cells only absorb a section of a molecule that they can touch. The Hydrostat technology increases surface area so the cells can use the entire molecule. Hydrostat treated ingredients increase their surface area to be up to 200 times greater than non-treated ingredients. And you can see that when they tap it, they break apart so the cell can fully absorb. Now, Neumi wraps their ingredients in water clusters for protection and instant absorption so that their supplements are absorbed before they make it to the stomach. Water also doesn't include the potential toxicity that lipids do, so you never need to take a break from taking Neumi supplements. So this is a repeat of the hydrostat technology. We talked about the cell size, we talked about the surface area, and we've also talked about the hydrostat delivery system. This is Neumi. There are 3 key differences behind our delivery method. And so now that we are able to get product to the cell, let's talk about the power of glutathione.
Okay, this is where I come in. Let's talk glutathione. You guys know I've been talking glutathione for 15 years. This miracle molecule that maybe you've never heard about, but today you're going to hear all about it. Glutathione, the master antioxidant. When we say master, we mean the key to everything that happens inside that human cell. Glutathione is the protector, it's the detoxifier, it's the key to get this life, health, performance, protection, and longevity of all of those trillions of cells that are in your body that make you call life life. Glutathione is amazing because what does it do? It actually recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants that you probably already have heard about, vitamin C and vitamin D. Now, glutathione, when I came into glutathione, there was about 60,000 validated articles in the National Institutes of Health. Now we're looking at over 188,000. And now it has just trumped vitamin C with only 78,000 studies. Glutathione. We look at what doctors have to say about this miracle molecule. Well, I'm a Dr. Oz fan. I loved it when he was on television. I loved what he had to say. And I loved the segment that he did with Dr. Katz. And he said the most powerful antioxidant, hey, you've never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off all of those diseases that we fear the most. And it's called, he said, glutathione. And then he said, write it down because it's critically important. And then, of course, Dr. David Katz, director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, he says, if you're feeling, and some of this is us, chronically run down, if you're feeling fatigue, if you just are not firing on all cylinders, get this, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. Glutathione in your body as you age. We're born with all we'll ever have. Now, the longer you live, they begin to decrease. Continuous attacks on your cells by invasions of toxins, and all that is heavy metals, exposure to radiation, and we could go cell phone, we could go all kinds of things, TV, Wi-Fi, free radical damage. All of this is causing and expediting the aging process. So glutathione levels are also reduced by trauma. What about that injuries, infections, diseases that we are running and bumping into? So our levels are being depleted. But get this, when we can boost glutathione, this is what happens. Now look at this. We are seeing extensive number of health, performance, and anti-aging benefits, such as, if you're low, a weakened immune system, okay? If you have high levels of glutathione, you're going to see a boosted immune system. And you can look at the comprehensive list, physical and mental fatigue from low glutathione. But hey, if you have high levels, sustained mental and physical energy, muscle weakness and aches from low glutathione, but high glutathione, optimum athletic performance. And the list is extensive and goes on and on. Let's take a look at our hydrostat product breakdown. Today, for the first time, now you're going to be hearing some things. We just know that these statements that we're going to be talking about have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. But today we're going to be talking about the glutathione problem and how we can find a solution to it. Glutathione decreases with age. It also with environment, leaving no practical way for it to get into the cells. But the solution, okay? Perhaps you've been introduced to this little beautiful blue bottle called NutraSwish. Now, as Sherry talked about our proprietary hydrostat technology, we have nano-sized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, other nutrients. And all that means is we broke them down tiny, 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 small, so we got surface area so we can have cellular utilization. We're just going to put it in your mouth, and you're going to swish very simply for 30 seconds. So you're absorbing in your mucosa, and this is what you're going to get: immune boost. You're also going to get joint support, as well as clean and sustained all-day energy, not to mention rapid recovery. Now, the problem also, as we piggyback off this product, is skincare. Now, let's look at skincare. If you know skincare, if you've used skincare, everyone has. Skincare rarely gets past the first layer of our skin. We put it on, and that's as far as it gets. And then you're going to need more product, many more products, but skincare is complex, you guys. It's ineffective and expensive, and it also can contain harmful ingredients that we're slathering on our skin. The solution is, if you look to the left in that little white bottle, Neumi Skin. We use that exact same technology. We nanosize again glutathione, but we also nanosize peptides like hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and so much more, so we can nourish your skin at the deepest level. And what do you get with that? Well, let's look at the comprehensive list. Helps to reduce our pore size. It can smooth that skin texture. It can lift and firm that skin that we're all after, brighten and even out our skin tone, reduce those horrible fine lines and wrinkles, and helps to fight skin aging pollutants. Now, also, the problem is we need to find a clean solution to energy and focus. People are looking today for energy focus, but they're looking in all the wrong places. They're trying to resolve low energy, lack of focus, and they're trying to use stimulants. That's the problem. So what do we have? We have a solution, and it's called our Neuro. Now, our Neuro at this point is available only in select markets. Neuro also piggybacks off that exact same technology called hydrostat nano delivery system. And what we're doing is we're maximizing absorption and effectiveness of the following ingredients. These ingredients listed here are specifically designed to help with brain cognition. What do you feel the benefits of our Neuro? Enhanced memory. You can remember where your keys are. Improved mood, so you're not all over the board. Focus, mental, sharp, ready to listen, rapid energy that doesn't just pollute your body and then leave you, and heightened cognitive performance. Let's go to our next problem. Today's environmental disruptors are having increasing negative effect on women's health and hormones. As a woman, I can testify to this. Our solution is our product called Hers. This beautiful purple bottle does a whole lot for a whole lot of women. Every woman knows about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changes can bring into our life, and even their friends and family. So if you want to experience rapid results through this amazing product and technology, every ingredient in our botanical formula was carefully selected to help those women. What is it helping with? It's helping to alleviate bloating, cramps, that postmenstrual stress. Oh my gosh, support healthy hormone function. Also, it's helping to hot flashes, night sweats, and not only that, but enhances mood and what we call overall well-being. Let's look at a little bit of feedback here. Now, you're going to be seeing some athletes. Now, don't get me wrong. NutraSwitch is amazing for athletes, but if you're not an athlete or you're saying I'm not an athlete, don't let these slides fool you. NutraSwitch is for anyone that's living and breathing and has cells. So we love athletes because they know their bodies. And so we're looking at what's happening to them inside their bodies, how their performance is being pushed out. And we're looking at this guy from Melbourne, Australia. He's 24-year-old power lifter, knowing his body. His recovery has been amazing. He's using Swish around training, post-training, and he is beating his own personal records, which is amazing while you're boosting your body's glutathione. And not only that, we're also looking at Danae actually met this girl with our HERS product. As soon as she started using Neumi Day One, she knew immediately, the NutraSwitch, that she had more energy. Then she added the HERS product, and she was struggling with those same things you heard me talk about. She says, hey, no more PMS. Amazing feedback from New Zealand, another 58-year-old self-employed pool construction guy. He's also, you can see he's a cyclist. He says, I've been competitive mountain biking. That's brutal to your body. I would be finished with nothing in my tank. For some of us, that's house cleaning, taking kids to school, coaching softball teams, rec department, you name it. There's things that we're doing, just a job, kitchen duties, cooking, cleaning. That is a sport for women. He says, now at 58 and with NutraSwish, I'm able to go out multiple days riding. This could be your story. You just situate yourself in whatever you're lacking with NutraSwish. Let's look at Jeannie from Hawaii, 55-year-old natural health and skincare specialist. I love this testimony. Powerful neuro, noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, energy boosting, tons of stuff done that she just never could get done. Anyone that knows me knows I have a severe attention span and memory deficit, and we know Jeannie, and she's telling you the truth. It's over and above the incredible benefits from NutraSwitch, which also helped with all of these things. Pair these two together, and you are on your way to cognition. The last is Keith from Louisiana, 61-year-old self-employed networker, suffering almost a year with severe discomfort in his neck, back, and shoulders. 48 hours after swishing, it was incredible what happened to him. He slept all night long. First time in a year. Anybody have trouble sleeping? Anybody suffering? He says, I completely was without discomfort, able to return to my body weight exercise. And today, I'm stronger than ever before. What a testimony. Now let's look at skin. I love Elaine from South Australia. She swears she didn't lose weight. You see the inflammatory issues going on in her face. She's spraying 30 days. Look at the reduce in the puffiness in just 4 weeks. Fine lines have disappeared and she looks amazing. Her before and after pictures are incredible. 4 short weeks. Let's look at Linda from Indonesia. 17 days. Her skin is dull, it's rough, but after 17 days, she says, my skin is bright, it's clear. She said, I also feel stronger and more enthusiastic because I was also using the powerful NutraSwitch, which is in, and the incredible Neumi Skin, which is on. This is a lovely lady from Africa, Nigeria. She is a mother of a doctor over there that we are familiar with. She sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times each day for 4 weeks. And we look at her face and her skin tells the story. The tone is incredible. 4 short weeks. I love this picture here. Neumi Transformation, Donna from Texas. We as women know what happens to our neck. Notice her neck, lighter, tighter, and brighter simply by spraying 8 weeks. No surgery, simply by spraying our Neumi Skin. Lastly, this is my sister that you just saw, who was one of the beginning testers for this product. Incredible day one, started on the Neumi skin. 6 years later, she's actually 65. If you look at her face, you would never guess that. You would think, my gosh, she's had surgery, Botox, something. And she's just been spraying like crazy for the last 6 years because we were part of the trial market. The more you spray, the better it gets.
Thank you, Rhonda. So we're going to go into Neumi New You. Thank you for the amazing testimonies. We never, ever get tired of hearing those testimonies, and they're coming from all over the world. So our vision. So let's talk about this guy right here, Stephen K. Scott. Without him, there would be no Neumi. He is our founder. So Steve spent his whole life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products, and then marketing them on TV. And I know you've heard of some of them. Over the years, Steve has generated over $4 billion in revenue. Steve was ready to retire until he found what he calls the biggest breakthrough of his entire life, which is why he launched Neumi to share this technology with the world. Werner, our president and CEO. Aaron says, my aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry. And clearly, we are. So we have a huge science and medical advisory board. The members of the Neumi Medical Advisory Board serve on a voluntary basis, driven by their belief in Neumi's groundbreaking technology, listen, without any compensation. And please go to Neumi.com and read the bios of these amazing, renowned doctors that are supporting our hydrostat technology. You'll be amazed. All right, we're going to talk about execution. Why a Neumi-based business? Led by a field-based approach, we empower our teams and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. Together, we are shaping a healthier future, one innovation at a time. Clearly, we are. So why home-based business? $186 billion in sales in 2021. That's up 3.3% since 2020, and I'm sure it's rising. 128 million people involved and growing fast. So now we're currently in 74 countries, 2 more since we presented this slide, over 200 members worldwide. We have an unparalleled compensation plan. We have revolutionary business tools, a field-driven philosophy. Guess what? Free membership with perks. Did you hear me? Free membership with perks. So the opportunity, you're going to leverage the power of hydrostat, your return on investment, a residual income, and build a legacy asset. So Rhonda, I'll let you go into here.
Thank you so much. So let's do an income disclosure statement, okay? So we want to refer to Neumi's comp plan for complete details. Of course, you can get with the person that invited you, and earnings are based on individual effort, but we're here to support your growth, your commitment. How committed are you to doing what you're doing? Your sales skills, marketing conditions, with results varying among members. So Neumi does not guarantee any specific income or success. So we're going to do a very brief overview of our comp plan. So in our comp plan, we have weekly earnings, which are fast and immediate rewards. So you're going to earn 25% on all initial orders from new enrollments and customers. We believe in paying you on the front end as soon as you get started. You can receive up to 43% total payout on customers and new enrollers. We have generational bonuses as well. Those generational bonuses, if you would just go back one, Sherry, sorry about that. The generational bonuses receive 3% up to 6 levels in your downline, ensuring continuous earnings. So, hey, what's happening here is that if you look to the right, the sponsor will receive the 25% and up 6 more levels. Find yourself in that spot, and you're going to receive 3% as well. So that is the receiving up to 43% total payout on customers and new enrollers, putting money in your pocket on the front end. Not only that, but we also have monthly payments. Okay, this is the power of three. This is what we drive our comp plan with. This is one way to make money. So our power of three is very powerful. It's how we build out. We have a monthly earning, building a sustainable income just in building out your power of three, finding 3 potential builders that get on an auto ship just like you. If you do that and repeat that cycle 1 time, both of them with all 3 of them with 2 products on the auto ship, you will receive $50. If you do that again and help those 3 get 3, which is what we do, repeat that process, then that is $250 for you and 50 for the person that you helped. Do that one more time, and that is a $1,500 bonus. Once you complete this cycle, you can start over and do another cycle. Now, notice there are rank requirements at level 2 and at level 3. For a further explanation, you can get with the person that invited you. We also have a monthly comp plan, another way to make revenue. This is called the leadership pool. Now, as you begin to rank up in the company, you can earn up to 6% of global monthly volume. And if you look to the right, you will see at a 2-star, you can get 1%, at 3-star, 1%, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and crown, and that would be up to 6%. So let's just say, for instance, you are a diamond, you will get that 1% plus the 1% from 3-star plus the 1% from 2-star. This is incentivizing us to grow out in our ranks and maintain those ranks. Let's look at the unilevel bonus. This is long-term. This is what we call legacy. Okay. So the automatic qualification, new members, when you come into the company, you can earn 7% down 3 levels immediately. Even when you come in and there's no one in the organization, boom, you've opened up 3 levels immediately. Now, on the higher ranks, you can earn on all 7 levels as you advance. And that is the name of the game, to come in, build, advance, and pull down all 7 levels. So on your paid monthly unilevel bonus, that you are earning long-term growth. The higher the rank, the better the payout. The infinity bonus was something that we brought back as another way to make revenue. The infinity bonus is higher ranks 8 and beyond levels, where you can earn additional percentages with a cap and ensuring substantial earnings as you grow your network. For instance, at a diamond, instead of 7 levels, you can open up that next level with a cap of $2,500. At double diamond, with 1%, and you cap out at $5,000 on that level. At triple diamond, 1.5 with a $10,000 cap. And of course, at crown, which is the highest, 2% with a cap of 15,008 and beyond. Support and next steps. So tonight, we have resources that we want to make sure that you understand. You don't have to create anything. We have the training videos. Tonight is a training video. We have business planning tools. In your back office, your replicated site, we have so many things that you can utilize. If you've never done networking, whoever invited you to this call can help you to utilize all of those free tools that we're giving to you for coming in and helping and support our mission. We have access to marketing access that are incredible, that you don't have to build out technology. We've got a state-of-the-art app that probably someone has already sent you a video from. We have company Facebook groups where you can find testimonials that will blow your mind, before and afters, and they've been They've been done professionally. You would enjoy those. Those are running through these groups off and on, and you can just tap into them and do the research. You can just scroll up and down and find so many amazing testimonies. And of course, our weekly calls. This is a weekly call. Tomorrow will be another weekly call, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we promote Neumi TV for ongoing engagement so we keep you informed of what's happening in the company. Now, tonight, as we close, where are you? Many people find themselves in one of three places. Hey, I've heard all I need to hear. I'm ready to get started. Get back with the person that invited you. If you're not there yet and you want to perhaps try the product, then of course you want to reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation, or perhaps you're number three. Number three is like, I feel like I need more information. Well, good for you, because we have so much information that we can push to you through the Neumi app. Get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. Again, thank you so much for being with us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to meet right back here at Neumi.tv. Please show up, because we probably have another great online event for you to be a part